Right. Just trying to tidy up a bit to make it look a bit more presentable. So, in the last video you saw my Audi TT and I replaced the rocker cover gasket, and that was the only thing I've done to this car so far. A few days after that, it went into the garage to get the cam belt and water pump and tension and everything done. Whilst it was in the garage inspected it. They found quite a few things faulty with it. And I have the list right here. This is also the invoice. So, let me just start back at the beginning. If this is the first video that you're seeing of me and the Audi TT, I bought a cheap Audi TT off of eBay for about $1,000 less than what the others were going for. On the ad, the seller said quick sale, so I went down to see the car. It seemed to drive fine. I looked underneath the car to see for any spillages or leaks or anything like that, but this car has so many plastic trims to it, you couldn't see anything. So anyway, I drove it for about 10-15 minutes and everything seemed fine. It got up to temperature. There was obviously a few things wrong with it, which I wanted for the channel. I wanted a car that I could work on. So I didn't mind, like the key fob didn't work and the miles per hour on the clocks didn't work, or it was off a lot. Some minor things, pretty much. Obviously, it being a cheap eBay car, I was expecting a bit more to go wrong with it when I took it home. What I wasn't expecting to go wrong with it though is it to overheat 10 minutes after buying it and to then be told that the water pump hadn't been done with the last cam belt replacements. When I took the car home, I then found a few more things wrong with it. Oil leaks, the injectors are leaking, just general wear and tear from a car of that age, like the hoses and pipes had split or they're really weak. What I didn't expect though was for the garage to take a look at it, and they told me that they couldn't test drive it because of everything wrong with it. So yes, this, I don't want to put my details on it, but there is a whole middle section of the things wrong with it. So if you was to take a look around this car, you would see that it's a pretty clean car. Obviously when I looked around it, the only thing that I could see from the outside was the dent, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I did not expect this massive list of things. So I'm going to read out the list and then I'm going to go through what I think they could be or the things that I know how to fix. Okay. Vehicle has coolant leak from coolant housing. Temperature sensor faulty and thermostat faulty. Offside front wheel is binding. Front and rear brake discs and pads approximately 80% worn. Offside rear coil spring is broken. Offside rear tyre worn on the outer edge. Offside rear differential seal leaking. Oil leak around the engine. Offside front inner CV boot is split. Power steering pipes corroded but not yet leaking. Rear headlight adjuster is broken. Battery is insecure. Instrument cluster has failed. At first glance this seems like an absolutely horrible list, but thinking about it, they're quite cheap fixes. And I'm going to go through them again to say what I know how to do and what I'm probably going to need some help on. So, temperature sensor and thermostat faulty, that's alright, done that on the Golf. Offside front wheel is binding, I'm not actually sure what that means. Does it mean that it's like catching on something? Front and rear brake discs and pads worn, obviously I just need to get some new pads and discs, and I'll probably get some help changing them because I've never changed pads or discs before. Offside rear coil spring is broken. This isn't going to be an expensive fix. The general rundown, I'm guessing take the wheel off and YouTube it. I'm just going to YouTube these things. I'm just going to Google them. Offside rear tyre worn on the outer edge, new tyre and then tracking. Offside rear differential seal leaking. This is probably the biggest worry that I have, because obviously the rear diff, that's the whole point of the Haldex. Is there like a seal or something which is leaking, so I'll have to take it apart? I don't know how bad the leak is, I'm not sure, but I need to do a Haldex service on it anyway. Oil leak around the engine, that could quite easily be the dipstick plus the rocker gasket. I replaced the dipstick yesterday and the dipstick snapped multiple times when trying to pull it off, so I'm pretty sure that some plastic got down into the hole, so I'm going to have to take the sump off and just give it a good clean out and replace the pickup part while I'm there. So I'm hoping that the oil leak is either going to be one of them three things. It's going to be the sump, the rocker cover gasket or the dipstick. Power steering pipe corroded but not yet leaking. That's I guess fine because it's not leaking. Rear headlight adjuster broken. I'm not too sure where that is or what that even is. Rear headlight. How can there be a rear headlight? Am I being stupid? Battery is insecure. Obviously make it secure. And instrument cluster has failed. And that I'm going to be getting a new clock because the pixelation on the dash and everything is fucked. Yeah. Apart from that, It's all good. The car's drivable. I drove it home. It didn't overheat anymore. Yeah, I drove it home and then drove it to get some petrol. It's now untaxed and off the road again. Well, I mean, it's still got tax. Got like a whole month of tax, which is just a waste of money. The plan is pretty much fix everything on this list.
Now I fix the door. The window.
Fix everything on this list while it's round the back. Get it back up and running because I really want to drive the car. The main things. Okay, right. The main things that I'm. Point me out if I'm wrong, but the main things that need to be changed are the brakes, the coil spring, the seal is leaking, rear differential seal leaking, offside rear or outer offside, so then it's near side and outer, I don't know. And I need to give it a Haldex service, so I'm gonna need to get the part for it, unless someone wants to do it for me. That's then on top of the pipes that need replacing, and yeah, I'm gonna need to invest in some more tools and ramps and stuff like that. But yeah, before you lot jump on the fucking bandwagon of telling me that it's a waste of money and a money pit, I didn't buy this car because I thought it would be running great. I bought this car because I knew it needed work. Just think of the content that I can make from all of that. And the seller gave me £200 towards the water pump, so I mean it's better than nothing. The whole lot cost me over 400, but I'm just happy I got some money from him. And the price of the car, I'm gonna make a rundown when I've priced things up and when I have an estimate of how much everything's going to cost. I'm going to then reveal the price of the car and the price that I think it will cost to repair and things like that. So I'm hoping you guys are going to enjoy this with me because I'm sort of looking forward to it. I'm just scared that everything's just going to be stuck and rusted and things like that. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be good. Thank you again to everyone who's bought a sticker or some merch or anything like that. It means a hell of a lot to me. Oh, the stickers are downstairs, but I'm almost out. I think I'm out. There's like 2 bold designs left and a few more of the wavy designs left. So if you guys are interested in getting some merch, thank you to everyone who's bought them and has sent me a message showing them, you know, on their car and stuff like that. It's your support and you buying my merch that is actually helping me get through shit like this because, like I've said before, the couple pennies are going to go towards this stuff. So thank you again. If you guys want to make me happy, you can drop a like on the video. That would give me some more motivation towards this car. The next video, if I can find it, I'm going to be reviewing this thing. See what can be done with this little app called Carly. We're gonna plug it in, see what it can do, see what other issues there are with the car. Or see what it has. I'm hoping it does one thing in particular. I just hope that it can show the miles per hour. Obviously miles per hour clock is broken, so I'm hoping I plug this in, can connect up to my phone and it can show the miles per hour. Please drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it and if you're excited for more videos of the TT. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.